This set of indicators and this strategy is called the HTTBOP, the How to Trade Binary Options Profitably pullback. It's called the pullback strategy. Okay, in the next video I'm going to explain to you how it actually works. First, we'll look at what indicators we have. Okay, so it's trading on the MT4 platform and on a 15-minute chart. Okay, only a 15-minute chart. You can find your list here. We've got moving averages. I'll just keep this down in the bottom right here. So these are just to help you visualize on chart exactly what direction we're trading in. So over here, that white one is a 200. We've got this pink one here. That is a 77. That green one is a 62. A 24. And a 9. Okay, so you can just click here and see exactly what they are. So it's an exponential moving average applied to the open, and there's the color, the pink, and the period is 77. Okay, then if we look at the top left here, okay, this is your market panel. Okay, now that's shown here. It's a Great British Pound, Japanese Yen. It's on the 15-minute chart. This is the price here, the bid price at the moment. And what's important to us is two things. One is the market opening times here. Okay, I'll just close that quickly. So green is Sydney open, green means open, and Tokyo is open. Okay, if they're still grayed out like that, means those markets are still closed. Now, when we trade this strategy, at least one of the pair that we're trading, that market must be open. So on this British Pound, Japanese Yen, yes, the yen is open because Tokyo is open. Okay. Now, it also shows the opening time, the market opening over here in the green, and also vertically. Okay. So this is for today. Mine starts from over here. This is the Australian market open. Okay. Then over there, F for Frankfurt, London. Okay. That's only where I'm up to at the moment. Okay. As this chart moves along, we'll see more things open. If we look at the day before, this is the day before over here, the 21st. Today is the 22nd. So there was the Frankfurt open, the London open, the New York open, and the London close. Okay. Now, as long as a market is open, you can trade the currency pair. Okay. There are a few exceptions to that, sort of like the Aussie USD. The Aussie is going to be open in the morning, then it's going to close during the day and reopen later in the day when the US opens. I would still trade that currency during that period, especially as I trade primarily the London open to the London close, although as I'm Asia based, I also look for Asian trades because it's early in the morning for me. You can see here's my time here, it's 8:30 AM in the morning. Okay. So that's our market panel over there. Okay, the next one we'll look at here is the Forex Factory Calendar. Okay, that's the one down there. Okay, now all that's giving us, if we go here, is if we go to forexfactory.com, okay, sign up for an account there and get it set up, your time to what your broker time is, and then it'll give you exactly what high and medium high impact news are coming out that day. Okay, over here I've got them set to all sorts of impacts. The reds being high impacts, those orange being medium, and those yellows are pretty much low impact. Okay, so you can hear an alarm going off. I've got this set. Okay, over there you can see that just came out 30 minutes until Japanese yen flash manufacturing. Okay, so this is going to send you an alarm like that 30 minutes before that impact news. Okay, now I don't trade anything 30 minutes before a high impact release and at least 30 minutes after a high impact news, because those high impact news can really move the market. Okay, so that is our Forex Factory Calendar. Okay, so what we can look at is those blue candles there and those red candles there. Okay, now what that is a Heiken Ashi smooth. All the indicators have alarms in, but they're all turned off except one. Well, two, sorry. The Forex Factory calendar to give us an alert, and our Rev 15, which I'm going to explain in a minute. So these Heiken Ashi smooth are confirming our direction of trend. So if we go back, this is today, this is yesterday, the day before, they were blue, which is showing an uptrend, and then you can see clearly here the moving averages were also in a nice uptrend, nicely spaced out. We could see that the market was moving up. Okay, it started pulling back here. Is it a pullback or is it a change of trend? Okay, so it went down, came back, and you can see it changed there. Now we can confirm it's a downtrend, and following on, lagging a little bit, is the moving averages, and you can see it's now a downtrend. Okay, on the 15-minute chart. So that's a Heiken Ashi smooth. In the top right here is a currency strength. Okay, it goes from strongest up there to weakest down below here. It actually goes up to 9. You'll see if it becomes 8 or 9 here, that's the strongest it can be. So what we're trying to do is play off weaker currencies against stronger currencies. Okay, now remember, we're only trading pullbacks, and I'll explain that in the next video. So ideally we would like to see a weaker currency by about at least 2 points. It goes up to 9. Then we know we've got a weaker currency trading against a stronger currency. Okay, these change all the time, so something just to keep an eye on there. Just going back, sorry, I forgot to mention here, on our market panel, not only is it giving us those vertical openings, but it's also giving us, very importantly, these horizontal levels here. Okay, and these are support and resistance levels, and these are very important to take notice of. Okay, if I just make the screen a little bit smaller, here you can see a lot more of them. So going up top there, that's a monthly resistance 3, a daily resistance 2. What's that one? So that's the recent daily high up there, and it's also confluencing with another one, a monthly resistance 2. But that blue one up there for the recent daily high is a very strong level. This one in here you can see is a kind of grey color. Okay, now those are half or quarter numbers, so this would have been 142.500. Okay, so round numbers, quarter numbers, those are also strong levels you must be aware of. Okay, there's a daily resistance one, a monthly resistance one, and then right over here is a pivot. Okay, there's a pivot level there. Here's another whole number, 140.00, so pay attention to that. There's a monthly support there. You can see what the bid is right now. And we've got a daily support there, monthly support. We've got another whole level there, 137.50, or half level. Okay, and the recent daily low, also with a something else over there. So we must pay attention to these levels also. Okay, let's move on to our next one. In the bottom window here we have our HTT BUB volume. Okay, now that is showing high, the red is showing high volume, about 200% more than the previous 10 candles. Okay, if it's a solid red. Green, it's 200 times more bullish than the previous 10 candles. Then if you can see this color here, let me scroll back a little bit. Okay, you can see that light blue there. That is 150% more volume, up volume, or bullish volume, than the previous 10 candles. Okay, and then if we look at this color here, it's a type of purple. You can see it there. that is a bearish 150% more than the previous 10 candles. Okay, that's going to play a part when we look at our trades as well. Now, if we actually look onto our chart and we look at our candles, sometimes it's not easy to see where the volume is. So what we've got another indicator called candles indicator, and let's just put the volume actually onto the candle. So that red volume, it's transferred onto the candle proper. Over here, that bullish green transferred onto the candle proper. Okay. Let me scroll back a little bit more. Take these off. So there's very bullish volume over there. So it was over here. We've put it actually on the chart so we can see it nice and easily. Okay, there's more bullish there. There's a bearish volume there. Okay, so that is our volume and candles indicators. Okay, now the most important one, the one that's going to give us our signals, is called the Rev 15. Okay, now remember, you can right click here and you can see all your indicators there, and if you need to change anything. Okay, the only thing we need to change is on our market panel, and we need to make sure that we have a correct time for our server. Okay, so mine's on GMT +3, so I've got Helsinki. Okay, now if you scroll right down here, you'll get a list of where the different server locations are and those cities. So you need to work out exactly where yours is and then put in here the city that falls within that time zone. So that's where your broker server time is. Now you must spell it exactly correct as it's spelled here as well. Okay, so if you want to know what your server time is, just come up here. Let me close that. Just come up to this market watch over here, click on that. That's all your symbols, and then your market watch time there, 0438. That means that's your broker server time. So you need to work out what time zone it's in. Okay, so if we look actually on the time zones here, so my broker is 0438. It's set that correctly, and I've set mine as Helsinki because you can see there's 438, same time in Helsinki as my broker time. You're going to have to go to just Google it and find out once you know what your broker time zone is, and then put it in correctly. Okay, so London here is GMT +1 at the moment. Once you put your server time in there, it'll adjust itself for daylight saving, etc. Okay, so that's all those. Now, going back to our HTTP Rev 15. Okay, that is the indicator that is going to give us those red type arrows there or those green type arrows there. Okay, so what we're looking for is we're looking for pullback trades. Okay, so we want to be trading in the direction of the trend. So right now it's red down. You can see there by the EMAs they're all trending down, and then this was a pullback. It pulled back to there, it gave an alarm, and also it had high volume. Now I'm generally looking for 30-minute expiry times. Okay, and also up to an hour. So I would have entered my trade there 30 minutes down. There was another signal there, and we trade down. Okay, this is actually a valid signal here. It's pulled back past the blue. Okay, but it's still in an uptrend according to our Heiken Ashes here. Okay, so we're looking for a 30-minute up. We would have won that trade. So that's our Rev 15. That's going to give us these here. So those are all your indicators. Okay, once you've got them set up, come back, and in our next video we'll go in more detail exactly how to trade these.